Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday today. Joined again with Beth and myself, Brent. Beth's in real estate, I'm in mortgage. And just wanted to hit on another topic, getting us kicked off with the month of November here. So, Beth, we were talking about some different ideas, and the big one that comes up with the month of November is Thanksgiving, being thankful. And we thought, why not talk about a contest we're running here at our location, which is reaching out to our database and basically telling them thank you for being a customer or in your case a client. So Beth, have you ever done this on the real estate side? Maybe you have it built out as part of your monthly activities, but thoughts on the idea, I guess, as a whole.
Yeah, honestly, I know I've done it once. I think I've probably done it twice, but I actually had no intentions of doing it this month. So this is great for me too, because it just reminds me. For me, because again, I'm an introvert, and so picking up the phone is really hard. I did a lot of handwritten notes. Like, because it's the month of November, it brings about gratitude in my mind, which made me think of you. And then I'd write my little spiel. But I love this as an idea for me too.
So I think one of the hurdles, at least mentally for me, maybe it's the same for you and others that are in the group, is we tend to overthink things. Maybe when we're introverts and we want it to be perfect, and we have a hard time like reaching out to a bunch of people and being all over the place. So it's like, well, what do we say? Is there a script or some talking points? And I thought I would just hit on a real basic overview, and I don't even want to call it a script, but just a few things to basically have a game plan. So when you are hitting, the numbers to dial, you know what to say when they answer or when you're leaving a voicemail. So my thoughts, and I'd love to get your spin on this too, Beth. My thoughts were, for the most part, we probably all do probably a pretty poor job of staying in touch with our database, which is actually people that know, like, and trust us for the most part, and probably a lot of opportunity for business. So my idea was basically call them up. Good chance you're going to get their voicemail, but if they do answer, it's the same talking points, and that's, hey, how are you doing? It's been a while. How's everything with the family? How's everything with the house? How's everything in X neighborhood or X town? And is there anything I can do for you? Any questions that you've got? Open ended, let them answer wherever that takes the conversation. Go from there. Um, for our side of things, they're probably going to say, I heard interest rates were high. That's kind of the thing they talk about. For you, it might be, I hear there's no houses for sale right now. There's no inventory. Easy conversations for us, right? And then I think you just work in there. Hey, well, I didn't want to take up a bunch of your time. If there's anything I can do for you down the road, mortgage or otherwise, reach out anytime. Love to help. If you know anyone else that might be buying in 2024, love to have you, give my name as well. Super simple. I don't think it's awkward at all because they did a loan with us. They bought a home with us. They're probably going to be excited to hear from us. So that's a mental thing. I think that I know I've played over the years, but Beth, how do you see it on the real estate side?
I think keeping it simple is obviously important to me because I want to feel less pressuring. I think I found that like I just need to be authentic. And if I really haven't contacted them in a while, be like, hey, I told you I was going to keep checking in on you and I haven't. So I'm sorry, but how have you been? And I think most of the time, then that kind of clears the awkwardness and helps people go, oh my gosh, it's no big deal. I see you on Instagram anyways, or whatever it might be. But again, almost admitting if you haven't done a good job staying in touch, like taking ownership for that too, I think is good.
Yeah, really good advice. And I look at like the month of November, you've got Thanksgiving in there, which honestly would be a good way to end the voicemail if you're leaving a message. Have a great November. Have a early happy Thanksgiving, whatever. Thanks, bye. But Thanksgiving's in there the day after the Black Friday. Probably not going to make any calls there, but about 18 business days starting tomorrow through the end of the month. Make about 7 calls a month, 126 people knocked out in the month of November. So I'd have to think if we implemented that and did that, and left 126 voicemails, even if you didn't talk to anyone, probably going to have an impact on your business. You're going to get some follow-up texts, follow-up return phone calls. Or they might think of you when they're at their Thanksgiving gathering later this month. So just thought the timing was good. Nothing earth-shattering by any means, but just a good reminder to stay in touch with the database. So Beth, I'll give you the final word on that one.
No, I was just thinking in my head because I do overthink things. And I think, well, gosh, how do I not make it awkward? Because in my mind, I feel like it's going to be, and it's probably not. But I thought in my head of just like calling and saying things like, hey, just want to check in on you. And like, do you have your tree up yet? Because that's like the controversy is, do you wait till Thanksgiving's done? Are people putting it up before? And that always kind of starts a little banter back and forth like, oh, well, I knew I liked you because you put your tree up early. Or, gosh, I cannot believe you wait till after Thanksgiving. But it just makes it lighthearted and fun, which is kind of nice.
We just had that same debate in our house last night with my our two high school daughters. And that one was like, Christmas right now, and the other one's like, no, we cannot start anything until Thanksgiving. So it's a real debate. Maybe if you're watching the video, are you a early Christmas decorator, or do you wait till Thanksgiving? Let us know in the comments, and let us know if anyone's tried anything like this with their database, or maybe it's part of your month ongoing business plan, 2 monthly plan. So let us know if you got any comments. Reach out if you've got questions, and we'll be back again soon with another video. Thanks, guys.